If you've been watching the patch notes, then you know mid lane quest got buffed, which is awesome for Briar mid. It just gives her more AD, which is good for your one-shots. But it did get me thinking of what is the most mid quest I could think of, and that's probably watching anyone else but Logan Jungle. Who's with me? Now that we're in game, we're covering all of the mid lane. Oh shit, 1 second. The mid lane changes, basically you, instead of getting 6% bonus AD and AP, you get 8%, so you actually just get a ton of extra damage for free when you complete the mid lane quest. We are against Cassiopeia. Will not be the most fun matchup ever, but we did get her reward for free, so that ain't too bad. Might have to walk just to try and auto attack for my jungler. I see him fighting. I can definitely play for an ignite. Nice. If you let this happen to your jungler, he might not be very happy. He might still be mad at me somehow. Luckily, the wave's pushing to me, so life is good. I wouldn't really have walked there if it was pushing to her, because that's just basically saying GG. And a matchup like this, man, it gets serious. Cassiopeia does not mess around with Briar because, well, she turns off your W and Q when you're standing on her W. So you have to get your fast combo, and you really need to land your E, or it's going to get pretty damn bad, but sometimes you can get away with just like walking against it. It's not the worst thing. Luckily, I had a Bard support. I get free little healing. Now, one thing that is like the essence of laning is stepping into their range and then pivoting out and doing that enough to try and maybe make them miss a spell or two. Now, they are likely, as you climb, they're going to try and use spells when you go for auto attacks. So then the next level of that is you need to bait that exact situation. You see, on baiting an auto attack on a minion, right? So you can step into its range at, let's say your auto is at 80 health, right? You can step into the range to hit the minion at 80, and then don't take it, attack at 40. But get their spell between the health of 41 and 80. Does that kind of make sense? So there's a lot of high elo laning things that happen like that, and this just happens to be one of the concepts that you need to be doing 24/7, 365. It's hard to stay locked and do that so much, but it's just one of those things. And even then, like, sometimes you're gonna feel lazy and not want to do it, and that's when you should probably swap back to jungle for a game or two or something. Lock in a little bit. So right here, right, walk into it. So right there, she's calling me out on that, by the way. I'm gonna go for a wave push. See if we can get a crash on this next wave. Looks like we might have to take a little run. I don't think I actually need to run there, right? Nice. We do want our wave in really badly. Not too bad. If we can get this wave in, I think we'll be pretty happy. She's planning to kill me here, but my wave goes in, I'm not too mad. She might flash for me after that. We might be able to live. As long as our wave goes in, we'd be happy. Oh my god, what in the mist was that? That was not that well played. Unfortunately, my wave still isn't perfect. She might have to push it at some point here, because it is getting pretty close, but nice. Oh my god, we gotta run the opposite way now. This game has too much happening. I can play. I can just hop the wall. Oh wait, yeah. Oh, you're so mad. You're so mad. He's mad. He's mad. You know he is. Noob down. I actually can take a recall here. Sorry, man. The commentator's at an all-time low this game. Too much is going on. I did explain high elo laning, the concept of it, and then you got to build that yourself with, you know, how good you are at baiting their spells, getting them to bite for those things, and so on. That's all you. But we're able to make it work. Yeah, in this matchup, you got to be quick on the draw here for sure. I'm just gonna go for a wave push so I can get myself a recall. Good, nice. And then last one. Not gonna go for the plate this time. You can always go and get that later. You could go full merch red here if you really wanted to, but because they have 3 auto attackers, I think we'll be going something like Gluttonous Greaves for sure. I don't think I'm gonna get it just yet though. Probably do something like this. I don't like getting Gluttonous Greaves too early because if you don't have enough AD, CSing out a turret is actually like kind of rough. Because you won't have enough AD that you'll need to start either using spells or getting 2 autos per every turret shot, and it just becomes super tedious and gives her a lot more time to hit you. So I feel like she could be taking the roam, so definitely going to scout, trying to push this wave for free. I have no clue where she's at. But let's see. See what she ended up doing here. My guess is that she would roam there. I don't think she got more items, so seems like she might have just been walking and then turned around. Can check for Master Yi stuff here. So the W right there, obviously, if the red was up, it would have ran you to it. So you know that that's not there, and you know that its raptors aren't. That helps my jungler figure out the map just a little bit more. See, right there, that was a standard. I'm not CSing, I just walked into a range, and that was enough to get her to shoot this spell. So this is currently, this is all just range check. Baited, nice. Step into its range before I actually need to auto it. See? Stuff makes sense now, right? So when you start putting this stuff into perspective, now it just becomes a thing where you like start trying to read the bait and so on. Like, is someone stepping into the range at 80 because they actually have it or not? But I'm happy that I at least was able to explain that to you guys. Now you guys can use that a little bit more. I feel like their team could be ganking me. Threatening a freeze, and she kind of stayed around a bit. I mean, she is just so dead here, right? Oh, she's alive here. She might have... No, she doesn't have flash. No ult, no flash, you are dead. Big. I got a good read on this game right now. I don't always get, like, these good of interactions, especially not while saying them. But, this time it's going well. I'm gonna get ganked by Master Yi here and likely die for that plate, but... And I'd do it again. She just spawned? I might be... Oh, she TP'd, though. I'm just dead if I go for this. I've died this death too much. If you go for a fast push, you will get the wave, and then you'll die immediately, and it's gonna suck, so just don't do that. Not in this position. I don't like getting Tiamat in lane, obviously, because you're going to start pushing the wave in times that you might want to freeze, so just grab some extra health. Briar never hates an extra ruby crystal. And the anti-heal tax cha-ching is paid. Let's go. If I'm winning this matchup, she doesn't have ult, right? So this might be fine if Master Yi's not here. Aw. Oh well, nice. Well played. To be fair, hey man, they started the gank thing first, right? They pulled Master Yi, that wasn't me. So us getting something, it's only fair. Oh my god. You really gonna flash, bro? I don't think you are. Nice. She is alive, so going for this, like, again, if you get this push for free, then you can happily take the recall. The odds of you getting this push for free seem realistic, but honestly kind of low. Wow, we actually got it for free. She could have pulled this wave to the right, and then it would set me up to basically, you know, miss some minions on the next wave, but she did not. That is, like, one of the things when you're playing range versus melee, you know, I have to take a lot more damage to do basic things, but they can't pull waves as easy as a melee can, right? We get better defensive stats in that way, so just one of those things. Like, she actually has to think a little bit more about taking damage from minions in a situation like that, way more than I do. Oh my god, are we really doing this again? I'm down. Oh, she's actually walking over there? So I can take... I don't even think I'll take more damage than I gained. Yeah. Well, I definitely took more damage, right? They were definitely wrong about that, but wave in for free, man. Now, when you're the mid laner that is permanently taking recalls like this, you do scuff your team a little bit because you've denied them opportunities to make plays, but sometimes it's worth for you, and in a world that they wouldn't have made a play, then well, you didn't cost him anything. So right here, I didn't think Talon would make a play. I actually expected him to hit Gromp here, and then that timing would sync up to me being here right now. But if I see a jungler has a lot of camps, obviously I'm not going to worry too much about how it denies us. Not doing too bad, though. We're equal farm. Seems like their team locked in a little bit after the deaths. If I don't see Cass, I'm going to... If they don't have a lot of engage and I don't see Cass, I'm going to assume that she's just taking a weird recall -1. Fuck this game. I hate you. It's fine. Dude, Deathfire touch does too much. Oh, yeah. That's big. I'm winning the plate war. Life is good. If she was in this bush, she would have just ulted me. Thank God she was not. She seems pretty eager just to hit me to try and get this comeback to happen. So I'm gonna hopefully not feed into that too much. Saw that coming. She does have flash, so I'll buff her ult into this. Okay, she's giving up. She did get outplayed like shit, though. It's a good flash. Nice. Obviously, when Briar's running at a Cassiopeia with W, right, she's going to be like, well, free ultimate for me. So if you flash diagonally, you can flash past her a little bit. You just have to do it early. If you try and wait, then you're going to get stunned after your flash. So now you're in your new spot. She preps her Q, and then life gets really tough. Yeah, you do not want that. I'm going to greed for next wave to try and get my... Oh, I already got my item. I forgot. I'm at 1050, not 14. Oh, either way, I get the cannon. I don't think I'll get punished for this. Unless I get 2 main ganked, but the odds of that feel low. Wow! I'm about to tilt, man. It's about to be a big problem on the Rift. Or the Raptor so we can see where Master Yi's at. And big. Grab a pink ward. Pink wards, I'm not going to lie, as a team player, I think pink wards are some of the most important things in the game. Okay, I'll tell you that. And as a jungler, they're very important in my gameplay. As a laner, wasting money on anything that's not power spikes to carry the next fight, honestly, somehow is like, it's the worst play ever to buy pinks. I don't know how League has evolved in such a way that, like, playing the team play with a pink ward has become the bad play, but unfortunately, it just is like that right now, so. A lot of the time, you know, just grabbing one pink, putting it in a spot that you can actually defend it is just the best play. So even this might be like a little aggressive because they pulled 3 people right now. They could mess up that pink ward. But, I mean, currently we're on the winning side of things, so we don't have to try and pull our resource a little bit. Like, but you could have done like here or these backwards bushes. And it could have been good. I too would like to get this turret, actually. See if I can help out. We only got 1 minion left. Are they really going to gank me with Smolder? I doubt it. Nice. The thing about the 1v1 against Cass, though, is you can always lose it because that champion doesn't really run out of damage. But as long as you prioritize like dodging a little bit while you deal damage, I think you'll be just fine. But if you try and face tank too much without getting like adequately ahead, you're gonna find that ass whooping to be very swift. Nice. But this is one of the cooler parts about playing lane Briar is, like, you know, these range champions, right? They do enjoy having a lot of priority in the lane where, you know, they get to hit you in times that you can't hit them. But when you reach this point, where you can just push a wave and then take a roam, you take over the map. And that's why mid lane, I think, is better than top lane. Because Briar isn't as happy to just hard shit on 1v1 pressure turrets. Briar's really happy to win a 1v1 and then pressure another team fight. Right? So, yeah, Briar definitely likes hitting champions more than hitting turrets. There's one shutdown to Master Yi, man. We've seen this before. They do have the better scaling team, but we are super far ahead right now. Now I'm going to show fast combo, hopefully, or at least a delayed ultimate to some degree. I'm going to let these run. I think I want to play freeze. You can't really freeze too well with Titanic, of course. But just kidding. She's actually not trying to... I mean, she's basically saying, hey, I'll never hit that turret until I get a good gank. Mastery is obviously running straight at us right now, so we do need to get this and get out while our team gets Rift Herald. We don't want to give them something to trade on bot side, right? Oh, they swapped Aatrox here. I think we can win that. Yeah, he's level 12 because he has top lane quest, which gives a ton of just experience flat out. But we are equal to him right now, so that means that we're ahead on average, which is good. But we still need to see if Mastery is here. Like, it's not your job to win the map everywhere right now, right? Because if they're look at the map, where is everyone else? Is he just openly using spells because you know, because he thinks I'm not here, or because he's baiting for his team? When EQ3 is, we're gonna buffer E. The odds of him being able to dodge it are so low. Oh my god, they're ulting. When he goes for this next Q3, we're going to walk away from it so that we don't go into it because I don't have E. And ulting there, I didn't really expect to need to. But, oh well, it's all good. No reason to get bent out of shape. It's better to not walk through lane in this position. You want to check their Krugs just to see, hey, is Mastery here? Now you know this is warded because Soraka was already ready for you. This looks like an adequate bait to try and get me to go into turret without E. We're not going to do that. Mastery player sending it. I love that for me. I do need 250 to get Black Cleaver. We do have 4 stacks right here, so we're doing good. Yeah, I mean, we've only fought one champion. We got 300 damage, 200 healing. Not bad. Trying to bait for Bard a little bit. Oh my Bard. Oh my Bard. There's the Q. There's the Q that you were charging up, brother man. Nice. Huge. Hop in this. We scale, buddy. True, they do. Smolder is covered in scales. We're obviously the more aggressive team with Talon Briar, so we're trying to make sure they do not get the chance. We could kill this fast enough. That cannon has aggro. Big. Now, hopefully, when I bounce off the rift here, it doesn't put me into a Soraka E and then I'm crying. Hey! What did I do? Oh, man, they did get invested. That's 2 shutdowns. This game, it feels unlosable, right? But like we found out in the highest damage video, you never unlock. Never do it. No matter how it looks, you never unlock. Because that's when it will happen. If Mastery got 2 of these shutdowns right now, he would go straight to 3 items basically, and yeah, you'd find out swiftly what that ass weapon looks like. I don't really need to ult here. The odds of be oh, good movement read. Well played, bro. Flash for flash? Yeah. I mean, where did he go? Ult for vision? Okay, so they were in there. Use my Q to bait him to use his Q. Oh. Big! Woohoo! Nice. Nice. Let's see, boy. The man bun himself said 6'3" tatted E boy. It's all up there, brother man. Thank you. I'd like to use my blue trinket here because it checks all of this. Quick little, what do you call it? A little vision tip? I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Little Scryer's Bloom. Well, not Scryer's Bloom, right? Because this is the Farsight alteration version of it. A lot of good words here you're learning. Ow. Ew. We got Endless Hunger. Now this item, it's the juice. So, enjoy the win. By the way, where's my confetti sound? Hooray! There it is. Need my sound, man. Messing with my flow. Yeah, we're luckily able to pressure both tier 2s. We're doing good on that. And now we should basically just, I mean, as every single game, when you're jungle, right, how do you speed up games? You have to hit neutrals. Well, that's what we want to do. So we just wait for Talon to take his recall, and then we're good. Talon has 4,000 gold, so he's pretty happy right now. And just bleed them dry. Don't let them get anything for free. No farm, no camps, nothing for free. But don't be so enamored with that idea that you throw, right? Because sometimes they may pull 5 players to, you know, do that against you, and then you're going to have a rough time. So like right now, I want to pressure this because this is, you know, 3 people. But just depends. I know you're in there, man. She buffered E or her ult during my Q. Get off that. Nice. I can try and heal up a little bit. You could ult right here. I'm just using this Grump just to heal. Nice. These fights are scary as hell. But you can see, dude, look at how much damage we have. We have almost 300 AD with 4, what is this? 105, 144? Yeah. Yeah, so this getting done is extra 12. And that 12 stacks into everything you do. Like, someone's like, 12 AD? What do you mean that's worth anything? Isn't that a longsword? It's like, yeah, but it kind of plays into everything. It's like, I don't know. Every quest is a little bit different, right? So let's see what she's got, right? 18 AP. Yeah, well, obviously you know that AD will always be less. What are we buying real quick? Sorry. Oh, pickaxe. AD will always be less than AP in like the flat like 1-to-1, right? Because I mean, when you look at an Amp Tome is 400 gold for 20, and Longsword is 10 for 350. So when you see 12 AD, you know, you're like, well, what is that? 400 gold? Yeah, but it's 400 gold plus everything else. But it used to be much less than that. And every AD matters a ton for Briar mid, I think, when you're not playing the high damage builds, because again, I don't build so much flat AD. I build a lot of health, ability haste, various item effects, stuff like that, right? I feel like he's just in here. So I don't know, man. It's like just one of those things that, like, again, 12 AD might not sound like a lot, but it kind of is when, you know, when your build lacks the, you know, full million damage part of the game, right? You know, Bruiser Briar plays for a lot of other things like healing, damage reduction, cooldown reduction, stuff like that. So I don't know, man. It matters a lot to me. It doesn't have to matter to you, but just trying to explain my thought process. Ult me. Ult me. No. He didn't have ult. Not gonna lie, I didn't expect to take that much, but I guess I did get slowed to shit, and, yeah, I don't know, man. He, what happened? He got the, what is it? The Q on Invest ult, and that kind of kept him up for a little while, right? I didn't expect it to go that bad, but hey, man, never unlock until you do. And then once you do, then you relock. My brand is, it's like a cat and mouse moment. He's playing for the kill. You know what? He had the ability to just run upwards, but like, I mean, he's playing to buy time. Yeah, I was yapping too much about Quest. Not bad. Again, you know, the idea is that if Mastery gets a bunch of shutdowns, or anyone does, the game will get harder, and then you can start to throw. Of course, all of that's very true, but luckily this game, we've been locked for long enough that it shouldn't be a problem. Oh, we both had the same idea on angle, unfortunately. It's not how you want to do it, though. I mean, he can do what he does. They seem like they want to play for this. Oh, no, they don't. I mean, this is 1v2. We can just 3v1 the drag here. Oh, we're for funning. Aye, man. We all do it. Luckily, he got the kill fast because he flashed. Like Mastery could play this side, so I might actually kite up to where my vision is instead of giving him a chance. As long as she blocks, it's fine. It's well played. Oh my god, he's not even anywhere close to this. Big. See if he goes for his bot side here. See this smolder scaling. He's at 270. My god, that's more than 10 a minute. Actually, a shit ton. Luckily, we are Briar in full effect here. Don't have to be too worried. Pray their team's not standing on me. Luckily, they are not. Unfortunately, you don't want to be the one to send it until you know where their team's at, because they pulled 3 players right now. You'd insta-die, but just going to pray that they're not here to try and get a little bit of a greedy advantage. Oh, nice. Got World Ender. Good to be mindful of Sirach ult, because he is never actually that low. I don't have anti-heal, so he's going. We're going to have a drain tank fight. Seems like they're now going for me. Nope. Pull the top. He's no World Ender, so we're good. Go stun for stun there. Easy. Alright, we're on our next end chance. There's what I thought would happen the last time I did that. You see how that was much better? Big damage. Nice. Huge. We scale. Nice. Yeah. Briar mid, obviously sauced. Yes, I like it more than Briar top, of course. And I can show you some of the cool numbers too. Shout out my boys. I needed one more, but it's fine. Quick little Masters W. Damage is good. Obviously, we end with 3k gold. Our branded least damage. I did not expect that. Felt like that guy was cranking. Good runes, obviously. Overgrowth gets a lot of value. It gets way more value in games that you're winning. But Revitalize is also really good. Oh my god. Who got it? The AFK'd. I don't know when, but yeah, nice up 3k. Thank you for watching. Enjoy some Briar mid.